As we transition to the fourth generation, now we're not going to transition, I mean, as they start to come in. Again, remember that we've been very diligent and lived up to our two rules that we have in our family business. None of us like rules, but we do have two very foundational rules. One, they have to work 5 years somewhere else after they graduate from college. Doesn't have to be in retail. Could be in, our oldest son worked at, one of our sons worked at Sports Illustrated as a photo editor. Another son worked at an IBM. He worked in sales, even though he was the analytical person in our family business now. So they have to understand what it's like to work for somebody else besides their family. And then there has to be a real job. We wouldn't fire a non-family executive to just because their name was Mitchell, or maybe because they're a stockholder. By the way, we but one of the, rather than look at the risks, we look at the opportunities. Again, we look at the strengths. Of course, there are risks, but again, we've transitioned the equity in the family business from my brother and myself to our sons and our nephews, and eventually that business will transition to them. So the opportunities for them to work in the family business, as long as they're qualified, as long as their skill sets line up with their positions, we've already demonstrated that that can be done. And we have an outside advisory board. We do job descriptions, we do performance reviews, and if they're not doing well, we have to tell them that and then get them educated. Or we haven't had anybody, we had actually one son leave the family business. He had some challenges, but he's now back. He's not back in the business, but he's on the family council. He's part of our family. But maybe there'll be many that won't come in the family business. One of the not risks, but one of the realities is there are just going to be more people. We have 7 grandchildren. My brother has 7 grandchildren. And his sons will probably have more grandchildren because I'm the older brother and I got married earlier. So that's it's a much more complicated situation when you have more cousins and next 4 generations than it is for the 2nd generation. But we have this vision that we can do it. We have outside help, advisory board, family consultant, and we believe in like the golden goose. You know, we pass the golden goose on. If we don't keep that golden goose healthy, she doesn't lay any golden eggs.